Aloha, you beautiful, beautiful gangsters. Everybody should start off their day with an ocean view, huh? We'll come down here for an ocean view, then we're going to go grab a coffee. I just want people to see this. For a morning view. That in a little bit. For a first time we're going to Hawaii, predominantly on Facebook, going to YouTube a little bit more. We do streams like this times a week. This is what we call a coffee and talk. It's coffee, walk, and beach, because we're going to be right on tours, tour, live drive. Coffee walk and talks. Aloha Paula and Rick. If you're a returning visitor, you guys are OGs. You know what to do.
It's going to start in about 8 minutes.
Yes. They're doing a little ceremony out here, so we're going to leave. All right. So there's your view. We're going to see much more of the view. That's Monkey Pod right there. We are at the Outrigger Reef. The Outrigger Reef. At the north end, north-ish end of Waikiki. I know sometimes I get a little pushback. It's not north, it's not south. I'm talking about the north as far as Waikiki goes. North end of Waikiki. Northern end. All right, now we're going through the let's go through the pool. Yeah, no, let's go through the lobby area. And we'll stop off at the best. There's a Holokai catamaran. Check. We'll go to the best Hawaiian coffee shop in all of Hawaii. Dare I say North America. Aloha Rick and Valerie Boyd. Colleen too. Colleen, when are you leaving? What's the date that you're departing? Hello, Lisa and Jill. Oh, you had a monkey pod last night? How was that? That's not awful, huh? This is Kanikapila. Kanikapila is notable because it's at the Outrigger Reef, the hotel we're at right now. And on that soundstage right there, 7 nights a week, they have music. I believe from 6 to 9. I believe that's the time frame. And they have some really, really, really good musical talent. Some of the GTH gangsters who have been here can attest to that. And here we are, best Hawaiian coffee. Boom. How are you? Couldn't be better. How are you? Could I get a Venti Pike double cup with the room for cream, please? About that much, if you don't mind. Would appreciate it. That's going to do it.
413.
I was on my way to get a Queen Amon at Halekulani Bakery. But
You need the sleeve?
is it? Yeah, go ahead. Did you get that lid on there good?
Yes.
Okay, thanks. I was teasing. I didn't want him to put it on there that hard. Now it's a bear to get it off, and I almost crush the cup every time I do it. Oh. Yeah, those Queen Amons, if you're so inclined to wait in line, oh my goodness, those are so good. But they have them at a number of places. They have them at Liliha Bakery too. I didn't even know that. But the Queen Amons are favored by a number of our cherished members. And I always want to get some, but every time I go, man, there's such a line. I cannot do the lines. And if I can't hot tip somebody, pay a hot tip to get past the line, I don't want to do it. All right, so let's go to one of our favorite places. How many of you are watching? If there's any, there's, I don't want to shame you guys because I'm certainly not, but how many of you are watching right now are not a follower on the group or the main page? Would you type in a 1? We're not going to, I was going to say we aren't going to single you out, but I guess that's exactly what that's doing. But I just want to know who is not. I'm not going to, I won't. I don't know of another way to do it, but man, there's just so many people. There were a lot of people on the stream last night. The Vegas's interview, which was a great interview, I thought. Didn't you guys like that? Aloha, Michelle. Snitch. There's a lot of people who are just not. It's okay if they're not. It's okay if they're not. It's not a big thing because they participate. That's the main thing. They participate. But many of them lurk and they don't participate or comment. Again, it's far better to have somebody just lurk and not follow, than to not have them at all, you know, because there'll be a day they go, oh, I like that, or they just don't have an interest in following. Wendy, you better get, if you're going to try and get in that Queen Amon at Kona Purveyors or here Halekulani, man, you got to get up early. Halekulani is a fraction. I mean, there's probably 5 people in line. I just didn't want to wait. I don't know how many people are at Coffee Purveyors, but I'll bet you it's 50 or 60. So you'll probably be filling up your Christmas list with Kona Coffee Purveyor coffee and t-shirts and mugs and all that just to pass the line. So they're doing a, I don't know if it's what type of ceremony. Let me, before I say something wrong. They may be blessing. What they do here in Hawaii is they bless the, and there's a cool Hawaiian word for it, but I do not know what it is. I've heard it called Hawaiian blessing, you know, when they open up a business. And I think they're opening up they may be opening up that venue right there. That may be what it is. I don't want to sound out of turn, but that meeting venue, which is that long glass building on this side, it's a wedding reception venue. And it may seem like, man, why would they spend, invest that much money in that kind of a venue in that location? For weddings. Oh, it's because they have a bunch of them out here. They have a bunch of them out here. So we're just going to go out here to give you a little different view for a moment, and we'll just turn around and come back. I doubt there are turtles out here. The sun is bright, bright. And they're usually like right along in here. And I can tell you that, and I think some of you have been on enough of our streams to know that a lot of times these turtles come around when the tide is really low and the sun hits those rocks and just makes that algae just bake, and it grows like you wouldn't believe. And then the turtles come over and they have like a smorgasbord. They just sit and they'll eat it off every single rock that they can find. It's pretty cool. So the tide is not, I have not seen it really, really low in a while. I know that sun's going to be bright, but let me give you a look back at Waikiki. Cutting back on the bakery runs, all right. I'll hold you to it. I think you just start getting healthy when you're out here. I mean, don't you, Wendy? I know you in particular do, because man, you're walking like a walker when you're out here. 16, 18,000 steps every day, and you hump too, man. You're not just meandering. I mean, you put stops along the way, but that is impressive. Really impressive. I won't go into the cool water down here by my feet anymore. You guys have heard me geek out about that. And I didn't see anything cool in there anyway. So that is, without sounding too obvious, that's Waikiki. That's Diamond Head over there. Over there, from the very edge of where Waikiki would be, is the Kaimana Hotel, Kaimana Beach, and the natatorium. The natatorium is the place where Duke Hanamoku swam in early 1900s and famously didn't win it there, but he was training there, swam right after. I think he swam in there right after he won the gold medals. And then along here is all the usual suspects, all the main hotels, the Hyatts, the Marriotts, the Hilton Garden Inns, the Moana Surfrider, Royal Hawaiian. And this right here with the palm trees beautifully aligned there is the Halekulani, one of the most beautiful hotels, if not the, in Waikiki anyway. And that's the Outrigger Reef. They have a partner property, two of them actually, the Outrigger Beachcomber and the Outrigger Waikiki. And the Outrigger Waikiki is in the heart of Waikiki, scene of the crime for a couple of our gangsters who will remain nameless, Snitch and Wendy. And that's where Duke's and Hula Grill are located. Aloha, Marie. So how did you guys like that? Did anyone hit a one? I don't think I saw a single one. So we may not have anyone on stream that doesn't follow, or they just didn't want to. That's fine. That was actually kind of calling them out when I said that, but that wasn't my intention. This up here on the right-hand side is called the Koa Oasis Booze Shack. And it's part of the Halekoa compound, I guess, or property would be the easy way to say it. Halekoa is the military hotel they fondly refer to. It's right up there. It's the next big building complex on the right. And that's where we had the interview with the Vegases yesterday. If you'll allow me to move our chairs around a little bit for myself and the beautiful Lucille. That lady just walked by and said, "Who's he talking to?" I'll put the better towel down first for your booty, Lucille. I know that's the one you like. There you go. What's great news, Janet? Are you talking to me or no? I have to keep reminding myself, as I have to do almost every other day or so, that you don't think this is boring. You don't think this view is boring because you don't get to see it every day. And it's like, as I was walking last night, I was walking around with Lucille last night trying to take some videos and things like that. And I go, man, they saw this. And it's like, if you don't see it on the daily, sometimes you like seeing it, you know. Sometimes you need it. Sometimes I get it. Sometimes you're sitting at home and it's raining. And many of you, it's getting to be winter, right? Except for Australia and New Zealand. Kathy Gonzalez. This is that's the Outrigger Waikiki right there. And that's Waikiki Shore. And there's a little walkway that goes right beside Waikiki Shore. Probably you heard of Steak Shack. Steak Shack is right there. And this is only one of 2 piers, concrete piers. Actually, that's not true. 3 piers in Waikiki. There's this one, the one in right off of Kuhio Beach, and the other one just down the way a little bit, like Beach Walk. Oh, you guys are talking about Cassie Vegas's famous phrase? Yeah, every hang on one second. I should have taken that call. I should have taken that call online. You guys can hear, or you can hear one side of it anyway. Wade, what's up? I love it. I can hear you. Yeah, I'm actually on a live stream right now. I'm letting them listen to at least one side of our call in preparation for our interview tomorrow. So they're hearing one side of it. So what's going on? Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, we could. I mean, we could do either one. Doesn't matter. Whatever you want to do. You tell me. Okay. Okay, and if not, and if you want to come down, I mean, we could go to Moana Surfrider, we can go to Halekoa, we can go to Hilton, any place. There's many places we can do it. Doesn't matter to me, and one is as easy as the other for me.
Yeah, exactly. So let me do that. Let me see if I can get borrow my brother's laptop.
Okay. Okay, and just make sure you'll just need to make sure you have earbuds on, and that has a good webcam, and you're lit really well. A couple of people have been lit from the back, and they're like in silhouette, and it's not really good. You kind of need to just have some light on the front of you a little bit, show your gorgeous face. Or wait a minute. I've seen you. Maybe turn around. No, I'm decent. Yeah, make it easy on yourself, brother. Just let me know when and where. Perfect. Wonderful. Look forward to it, man. All right, brother. Talk to you. Bye-bye. Okay. So that was Wade for his interview tomorrow. And if this isn't IRL, I don't know what is. Do I have to say again what IRL is? I don't mind. I just don't want to keep sounding like a dummy by saying it. And you guys keep saying, I know what you're talking about. Chinette Parks, I can ask him tomorrow. I probably won't remember. Yeah, let me let you dudes check this out. That's a different view. There's probably 4 really good views in the morning to come here. Well, there's Moana Surfrider, but it's blocked a little bit by the hedges. And then right behind Rumfire, that's a really good location. You get to see the hedges, the ocean, and Diamond Head as well. But I like this. Yeah, you know what, Lisa, I get a lot more compliments on the fact that it's IRL as opposed to like the produced videos. And I keep saying we're never going to do produced videos, but we're going to. But it's going to be a ways off, because I know you guys don't believe I'm neurotic about certain things, but I am. I just gashed my leg open on that nail. My leg is bleeding. Believe it or not, I'm a control freak when it comes to production. And man, if it's not just done right, I don't want to do it. I don't want to fake it. I don't want to get it close. I don't want to make it kind of like it. Either is going to be really, really bitching, or we're not going to do it. And I know I don't have the resources, the personnel resources to do it. And I've talked to some people here to do some drone stuff, some camera stuff. And it's the way it was years ago. I do not like it. I hate to say it. I would love to use people, but I do not like it.
But they're the same company.
I know there's some out here. I just need to find a couple of them. Where you went to high school? Oh, the guy, Wade? Yeah, I'll do that tomorrow. If you're on the stream, just you can ask too as well. Aha, packing orders to work. Nice view. Good. Some of you may know, some of you may not know, and probably none of you care, but one of the first reasons I came to Hawaii 26 years ago, I think this October, I think next month's going to be 27 years ago. Gosh, that's a long time. Was my agency at the time was hired to do the first video was for Sheraton Waikiki. We were doing the in-room loops, you know, the videos that you have you watch inside your room when you first get in, turn on, you see all the activities, attractions, and things like that. So we did Sheraton, then Moana Surfrider, Royal Hawaiian, two of the Outriggers at the time. Then we did Hilton Hawaiian Village, but we had such a hard time. I know locals who are watching this are going to want to come skin my neck, but I'm telling you, it was way cheaper to hire local people to come do the job with me and bring some of our equipment over. But we had such a nightmare of a time, just an absolute nightmare. So we shipped everything over. And I had a big old jib crane. I had two of our own steady cams, and we were going to rent them over here, but it was just chaos, absolute chaos. So then we started doing websites for those same companies, and it turned out really good. And I wanted to have an agency here too. I actually opened up an office. I've told this story before. I'm going to tell it again because I don't have anything else to say. I opened up an office as central as I could. It was an executive office at 300 Ala Moana Boulevard. You guys have probably seen that big 300, the big number 300 on Ala Moana Boulevard coming in from the airport, right there by Ruth's Chris. Opened up there, stayed open for like a week, had like 2 or 3 days worth of interviews, and they were some of the worst interviews I'd ever had. I hate to say it, but it's a God's honest truth. God's honest truth. And I said, we're not doing this, and I never went back. I had 2 of them. I got one in downtown Honolulu and one at 300 Ala Moana Boulevard. I never went to the one in downtown. It was on Hotel Street. I rented it, paid for a year, never went in. Never picked up the keys, nothing. They called me about 6 months later. They said, are you not using your office? I said, not very much. Dang, that's really bleeding. Let's look out this way. So Snitch, what are you getting from Amazon? Unless it's personal, don't say it, just type it in the chat. Oh, I have a question. Does anyone know who won the first Aloha Motorsports slingshot rental? I was speaking with our partner, and he doesn't know. And Terry had everything, all of our notations on Facebook Messenger, and our Facebook Messenger got wiped out. So someone could lie, but I just thought I'd put it out there to you gangsters. I've got a napkin I wiped it off on. The nail's not really dirty. It was actually a screw, not a nail anyway. No, you were. Michelle, you were? Are you serious? You know what? That makes sense. Because we only did one. Isn't that right? So, okay, so Michelle, so I need to put you in there then. So Terry, I don't know if you're even on, if you're listening, but if you watch the replay, she usually does it on these. The snitch, Michelle Boyle was one of them. So Michelle, when do you think you're coming? Or do you have your dates, or at least your time of year? That's right, I remember it was you, Michelle. Well, we're going to start another campaign. Guys, right now, it's easy to get lost in it. We have the High Five Hawaii Tour giveaway going right now. You can find their posts on the group page and the main page. Go in there and tag their, tag High Five Hawaii Tours. And we're going to do a giveaway not this Saturday, but next Saturday. Next Sunday. I'm sorry, next Sunday. MCT oil and lip. What's that for? Lip and salt. He had to wait 5 hours to get his large hematoma lance. Nah, you know how you do that? You get a knife and you jab it and all done. Doesn't take 5 hours at all. It's actually pretty quick. Stings. Here they come. Oh, that little girl almost got. See that splash right there? That little girl was just about right there. Waves are coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, October this year? Oh, very good. So do you think you'll be able to get in and out of a slingshot on this trip? I'll put you down anyway, but I just want to know if you... She better hurry. Yeah, that's what I mean. 5 hours waiting at ER. I'm serious too. Are you serious about putting something on it, or serious about the? Yeah, I know that the hematomas and all that, they're bad. I've had my share, sadly. The place we were sitting, the Koa Oasis Booze Shack is, let me show you. See that right there? It doesn't open till I think 11, but it has a, they have military, because they're on a military property, they have military price drinks and they have citizen price drinks. You know, regular civilian price drinks, and they're both really good prices. Like their beers, or the big tall beers like that, are like $8 or $9 for military. I think $10 or $10.50, something like that, for civilians. But they have Mai Tais, they have Blue Hawaiians, they have lava flows, they have all kinds of different. What's the matter? All kinds of different drinks. And I think the only food they have are hot dogs. But it's just you're paying for or you're here for the views, and they're just beautiful. Yeah, that's Valentini, one of our members, was in there playing pickleball. There's a lot of pickleball courts around town. Yeah, Dragon Wave Designs. I wasn't minimizing your husband's pain, for sure. I wasn't making fun of that either. I'm just saying that, you know. Oh, Lucille, you're heavy. Yeah, Lucille loves their hot dogs. She can't have them anymore, but she loves having them. They're diving right there on Turtle Canyon, those boats. That's a great place to go for, you go there off the Holokai catamaran. We did that sail, Turtle Canyon sail, where they sail out here off of Waikiki Beach. They take you out there on a catamaran, you jump off and you can snorkel around. It's a little choppy, the water can be pretty choppy. In the mornings it's a little bit more placid, and you get a snorkel down around the water, and there's a cleaning station. It's kind of a wall cleaning station for turtles. Turtles will go out there and just kind of use neutral buoyancy, and they'll hang in the water, and fish will come around and eat the bad bugs and stuff off their flippers and tail and shells and face and all that. Aloha, and without a knee. Yep, it is. Infection is a serious thing. But Infection and I have a mutual agreement. I won't mess with him, and he doesn't mess with me. Although he doesn't live up to his part all the time. Let's look at that. That's the walk towards Hilton Hawaiian Village that way. And Halekoa. Hello, Dale Rogers. To what do we owe this? Do you guys see that dog? You guys see that black dog? That dog will do that for an hour. Are some of you getting fall weather yet? I mean, it's only September something. But I'll bet you there was one day last week where it felt like October weather almost, you know, where the weather seems a little kind of, the air seems a little wet maybe. You know, it's not like rain wet. That's not what I mean. It's like it's cool. It's like a moisture in the air. It's how it feels in fall, that type of thing. You get that a lot in San Diego, in La Jolla, right there on the ocean, in La Jolla Village. And it's just perfect. Some of the most perfect weather. Can you guys see that dog? And that dog lives to get that ball. Today in Southern Oregon. Where are you guys watching from? I always like to know that. Where are you guys watching from? Dale's from Colorado. Wendy Silva's from Sacktown. Michelle's from somewhere in Canada. Grand Isle, New York, 80 degrees. Oh, I bet that's beautiful today, huh, Cheryl? I have to say, I don't know where Grand Isle, New York is. You're in Canada. Mid-70s in Massachusetts. Yeah, it's going to be getting cold. It's supposed to rain today here, but they say that, seriously, they almost do. I mean, I'm not being flippant. They almost, well, and they're right because it does rain somewhere on this island almost every day. On the North Shore from about Waimea up to Haleiwa, somewhere around there, probably not all the way up to Haleiwa, but it rains almost every day about in the afternoon, 2 to 3 o'clock. It rains a little bit and it's just wonderful. And then it stops. 85 in Indiana, I think. 60 in London. Paula, you're one of the Londonites. You're one of the UK people. We get a lot of UK people overnight. What time is it there right now, if you don't mind me asking? Western Canada. 76 in Denver. I bet that's beautiful, huh, Dale? 65 in Virginia. All flood warnings. 81. Yeah, it feels like it's 78 right now. I mean, the overall air, like right where I am, it feels it's a little bit warmer, but the overall air feels about 78. Isn't it interesting, guys? I think we are so fortunate and lucky. I think we're so fortunate and lucky that we're sitting here, or I'm sitting here in Hawaii, talking to you. There you go. And without any coming in with a little bit of Arizona under her belt. 105. Yeah. But in a month, you're going to have the best weather on the planet, man. Some of the best weather on the planet. From October, November, December, January, February. Oh, man. Actually, more than November through February. I loved. When I lived in Paradise Valley, that was some of the best weather. But anyway, we are so fortunate to be able to sit here in Hawaii, talk to people in Alberta and Sydney and London, and and you guys are able to put up a question, say, hey, what about so-and-so, and how's this over there? I mean, I think we're living in an amazing time. Oh, it's a beautiful day today. Let me turn it a little bit for you guys now, give you a little different view. Something's coming right there, boy, I can tell. You can smell the winter in the air. I've never been to Alaska. I'd like to go there. Now would be one of those times when one of those disinfectant handy wipes would come in handy, huh? Good thing Sandy's not on here. Oh, it's easy, Sandy. I just point the camera. That's all I do. Nothing to it. Oh, there's some fish right there. Oh, that's kind of, yeah, those are good sized fish. Huh. Yeah, I like it. I mean, it's kind of a getaway. You can get on. You have, you just want to have some interaction or something. You guys can get on, and I like to just let the chat go sometimes. Sometimes, like yesterday, the stream killer was losing it because I wasn't responding to her questions, and I was trying to manage the chat, manage the stream content, and keep track of the questions and the answers from both of those gangsters yesterday, and take care of the trolls. I got one of them. I didn't get the other one until after the stream. Like, is he reading our questions? Is he even paying attention to the chat? How come you're not asking my question? I love that you guys ask questions throughout the interviews. I love that because it shows you're engaged. But I know the questions I'm going to be asking in the order I'm going to ask them. I don't want to get out of order. And then if your question is something really unique, I'll interrupt like I did a couple times yesterday. So I like to just manage those interviews. Hopefully you guys like how it's managed. If not, I'm open to criticism for sure. Let me know how you want them done differently. How would you respond to them better, you know? Yeah, man, she needs to chill and stop living up to her name, man. She's like, is he reading our comments? Boy, I hope that Blue Hawaii is not on a tour. They're cooking with gas, man. They're trying to get that tour over with. He just flew over Blue Hawaii. Right up there. He is on a tour because he's pausing right there and he's going to do his little dip down. And I think they have they have an approved pattern for the helicopters for Rainbow and Hawaiian and what's the other island tours. So they do kind of the same thing. I'm sorry, Your Highness, Waikiki Wendy Silva. I didn't say everybody's comments were going to be welcome. I said you can submit them and I would appreciate them. I didn't say I would take them from everybody. And guess who's on the short list? That's the part of the tour you kind of see, you can barely see the chopper right up there. That's where the part of the tour where a lot of people kind of freak out, where they slow down or stop and just hover because you don't have the sense of flying and you're just hanging, you know? Is that Ann's comment? We don't have to shovel sunshine? I love that. I'm going to steal that. Oh, I just thought of a tagline. We could use something like that for Hawaii for our, yeah, how about that? For our Hawaii shirts. If you just as an FYI for some of you who aren't, completely familiar with this area, you can go to the Steak Shack, which is right. I don't want to put these people on blast, but I'll show you. See right here, right there. Right there is where the Steak Shack is. That building right here is called Waikiki Shores. It's a condo, hotel-ish type place, and Outrigger Waikiki is right on the other side. Steak Shack now has breakfast. And it smells right here, and Steak Shack is right there. It smells exactly like you think it would because they're cooking bacon and eggs. They have a they don't call it Loco Moco, but it's like a Loco Moco, So you can grab that, come down here in one of these tables and eat, enjoy your breakfast. You can go into Waikiki, Outrigger Waikiki. There's a couple of breakfast spots in there. Just get a little plate. Right around the corner is the Halekulani Bakery. You can get some baked items that come in here. Enjoy it. Sit down here. Yeah, it froze up for a number of people, but a bunch of people it didn't freeze up for. And I didn't see it on the playback, but I didn't watch the entire thing back. I scanned through it. The quality was good. I'll tell you what happened. The second we went live, I did a test, went perfect. Reset, went live, and had a bump right from the very beginning. It went burp, lost connection, and it came back up within like a second. And that usually is a bad sign. But I chose not to restart. Because often when there's two things that'll happen. If there's a bump in the beginning, ooh, Jiminy Christmas. Did you guys hear that? That shook the ground. You had to have heard that. What usually happens is when it's a bump like that, it means that there's not going to be as much distribution on the channel. Also, it means that there may be a technical issue. I actually literally did say today, I want to show you guys something here. See the submarine out there? Show you. There. It should tighten up a little bit. Maybe it won't. But that's the submarine. Yeah, it's not going to tighten up. That focus. That's the submarine. Yeah, you can see it. Not very. Not. I mean, you can see it if you stand out there and look back. It's kind of a blocked view. I always like to be. I think being forthright is also part of being honest. And I said today, don't complain. Don't point out somebody doing something wrong. Don't do it today, but I'm going to do it anyway, because this is egregious. See that dude right there? He's smoking a cigarette, like a cigarette. And he's here like every day. And I know the guy. And I want to go tell him to put his cigar out, but I'm not going to do it because I know what it would result in, and I don't want it to happen on camera. I don't want to get an argument on camera, but I'm going to do it. If I end the stream and I walk over, I'm going to tell him, because it's BS. He's here every day. He knows what he should and shouldn't be doing. And all these people are sitting here enjoying this beautiful view, their breakfast, their, view and all this stuff. He could take his self over here. There's another whole seating area where it's all open, and he could smoke till he's heart's content. But he's doing it, and it's, I don't like it. Let me show you about the fireworks. So if you're sitting right here, you kind of have to look through the umbrellas and the trees a little bit, and you see where that boat is, the white boat in the mast. The fireworks are going to appear right above that boat. So you see there's a little bit of a blockage, but if you stand out this way a little bit, you'll see it. But it's better just to walk down to Kahanamoku Beach down there and see it. To see the fireworks. And there's two main places to see them on this side of the lagoon. That's the differentiation, on this side of the lagoon or on the other side of the lagoon. And they have it cordoned off, and if you watch the fireworks on this side of the lagoon, you won't see the rainbow colored tiles on Rainbow Tower. But if you're on the other side, you will see it. But the downside of being on the other side is because it's blocked off, it takes you about 15 minutes longer to get back to Waikiki, because they hold the crowd after the fireworks. They hold the crowd after the fireworks because they need to check the beach for unexploded fireworks. Yeah, I don't either, Rick. If I was on stream, I'd just go tell them. And it's not like first off, you're a dummy for smoking. I don't care who you are. You're a dummy for doing it. That's number one. Number two, to do it and make other people face it, that's bad. And then to do it knowing for a fact that you're bothering people. And he's here every single day, that guy is. I don't mean like most days. He's here every single day. And he knows you're not supposed to do it. And he does it anyway because he just does it every day. Oh, you'll love that, Lisa. You'll love that. You'll see the fireworks. You'll feel the fireworks. Those fireworks rattle. I mean, they rattle those room windows. when we shot a bunch of footage for Hilton Hawaiian Village, we were on the 18th floor of the Rainbow Tower, and we were shooting out this way, and we had a boat shooting this way. It was before there were drones. It was shooting out that way and this way, and those fireworks were blowing up like almost eye level. We asked them, what's the best level to be a little bit below the fireworks? And man, it was perfect. And it would just shake, just boom, boom, and shook the room. Yeah. Yeah. This is actually one of those times I'm going to regret saying it, but I'm going to say it anyway. This is a situation where some people will say, oh, you should just let them do it. And I know it sounds like I'm calling out Her Highness Waikiki Wendy Silva, but I'm not. But people say, oh, don't just let them do their thing, whatever. But there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 people, 2 with babies, and there's smoke's going right across them. And that absolute ding dong of a moron is sitting there sucking down smoke and blowing it in their face. I don't like that. He's doing it for the same reason that other guy did it the other day, is they can get away with it because no one says anything about it. I will.
What's going on, Seth?
Hey, Cassie Vegas, how are you? Oh, no. Oh, that's right. I was going to say you're at the airport. I don't feel sorry for you. I was going to say, oh my gosh, I feel so bad. I don't feel bad at all. Yeah, Cassie, you guys are just absolute killers. We could do an interview with you guys every week. Every week. Jennifer, the park, oh no, Park Shore. Yeah, Park Shore. Park Shore is at the very end of Kalakaua. It has a great view of Diamond Head and a great view of the beach. And it's right there at Waikiki Beach, or I'm sorry, I've said that twice now. It's the Surfer's Wall. The Surfer's Wall of Waikiki. I think location-wise, it's really nice, but you're at the end of Waikiki, so literally everything that that submarine is moving. Look, it's over here already. I've never seen it move that quick. It was right here, and now it's right there. You can see it moving. That's crazy how fast that's moving. Wow. So literally everything you're going to do, you have to walk to or drive to, but walking is going to be the best. Or get a trolley pass if you haven't one. I don't care if you have to buy it. It's probably the best investment, I think, overall for anything you're going to do. You'll get the most use out of it. It's great. It's great. But yeah, it's a great location. I can't speak to the quality of the room. I know it's a lower price property, but it's that way because of its location. If you don't mind walking a little bit, I mean, I'm not talking about miles. You have to walk 2 blocks, 3 blocks, but you're literally across the street and in one of the most active areas of Waikiki. If anybody else can join in or comment, that'd be great. And she's asking about Park Shore. Hello, Garrett. Is that Garrett Ajong? That's Cassie Vegas's friend or relative? Oh, that lady has wipes right there. I should ask her for one of her hand wipes, huh? Oh, he's going to drive you around the island. He knows the beach. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, Jennifer, you're going to have a wonderful time. What's good about that location, let's talk about the positives. You're right on the cusp of Waikiki. So if this is the Waikiki map, right here, let's just say this whole area is Waikiki map. Looking at, and here's the ocean, and there's Waikiki map. You're located right here. You're going to be right next to Queen Kapiolani Park. You can walk up, you're closer to walk up to the lookouts for Diamond Head. You have the 2 Leahi Beach Park and another park, I can't think of the name of it. You're right by Kaimana Beach, Kaimana Hotel. Oh, it's wonderful. You'll love it. There's not a bad location in Waikiki for hotels. Just some are more convenient than others. 14-hour flight. Oh my goodness, where are you from? Yeah, Cassie Vegas, I thought that was a wonderful, wonderful interview yesterday. There were only a couple freeze-ups that I still didn't see. You said you saw them on your phone, so. But it did not interrupt the quality of the stream, that's for sure. You guys are such a great couple, such a great couple. And you had like 6,000. How many people watched it? Let me check. I'll check right now. You had a lot of people. Miss Cassie Vegas. Dang. Look. 10,600. Can you guys see that? 10,600 people. Oh, Cassie Vegas, great idea. Boom. That's a great comment, Cassie Vegas. Oh. And you know what's worse? Let me explain something to you too that's worse. Watch this. You see this couple here? They left because of it. And this couple right here had a baby behind them. They left because of it too. Those two people, those five people left because that dingbat was smoking his cigarette. Did you guys go to a Genius Lounge last night, Cassie Vegas? Probably not. Probably did something closer by. Cassie, I'm going to do I'll probably do a live stream, more of like a public service announcement for all your friends, because I saw a lot of them who were in the chat, and a lot of them had like OUX and XOU, a number and maybe a dash and another number for their names. So I'm sure they were like your Bayou people. And I'm going to do a case study or a public service announcement and show them how to pronounce some of the Louisiana names from an English perspective. Oh, what'd you say? You did go to, it was good. It wasn't great, it was good. Be honest. I can tell you the last people who went, I don't remember who it was, they were not that impressed. And there's something about the menu that they did not like. I don't recall what it was. Kathy Martinez. My no job having, lazy, food eating, sleeping all day, lazy bum of a dog. That's what she does. She pays no rent, buys no food, does no grocery shopping, cooks nothing, does nothing all day. She's a good co-host, but she does not do a job at all. I'm going to tell that guy about his smoke. I'm not going to do it on camera, but I'm going to tell him. When I say I know him, I see him here all the time. I've spoken to him a few times. Jen, are you talking about Cassie's accent? That black dog has not stopped chasing that ball since he started. He's still doing it. What a wonderful dog. He just has no quit in him. Too busy. Dale, that's what it was. That's who it was. He was saying it was too busy. Yep, dinging that bell. That lady's dinging the bell for these ladies who just walked by for her to get out of the way. Did that bell wake you up? You have food all over your face this morning. That's her bald spot from getting kissed too much. That's the spot I keep telling you guys about. What accent? Well, you guys have a great time on the Big Island, and for sure figure out how to post some things to the group. You just do one-off posts. Every time you do the single posts, they come through perfectly, Cassie. Forwarding doesn't work.
Yes.
It's because you're not an admin. Is why that does that. You can't forward a post to a group. Here, let me see. Let me. Sorry, Lucille. Had to move her out of the sun a little bit. Oh, the Hula Grill chicken. Yeah, that Korean sandwich at Hula Grill is not to be messed with.
What's that? I'm going to take my shoes off it. That's what turns it out.
Well, they got a lot of boats out there today, don't they? Turtle Canyon out there? Wow. Now I can show you a little bit more down this way and still see the screen a little bit. So that is the courier boat, the ferry boat that takes you out to the submarine out there, the Atlantis. You guys will recall that boat, the original boat, got caught up, lost its rudder and power, and got smashed up against all the rocks over by La Mariana, and between La Mariana and the harbor right here. But if you guys can see that point right here, that point right there, that's Magic Island. That's where we go a number of times looking back this way. And just on this side of it, or just on the back side of that, is the La Mariana club or restaurant. Yacht club, I guess they'll call it. But you can see right here, right there is about where the Rainbow Tower is. So when the fireworks blow, they come off about right there. So you'd be blocked. Some people watch them on this rock right here. See this? They watch them right there, but they're quite a ways away. And I think part of the beauty of seeing the fireworks at Rainbow Tower is to see the Rainbow Tower, and you can only see that on that far end over there, on the other side of the lagoon. Da lagoon. All right, Cassie Vegas, I appreciate that. Be wonderful. That dog, that black dog is wiped, but it's gonna go get that ball as many times that dude will throw it. Let me check something here, guys. There's going to be a little bump and a little change in the audio real quick, but I want to check something here. So we may do the interview tomorrow with Wade. We may do it with him in person. That'd be great. Otherwise, we'll do it like we do the normal Hawaii travel talks. But tomorrow at 1 o'clock, you'll want to see this. You'll want to see this interview. Wade's I've said it before. He's a great story. He's got, not only does he have a great tour company, but he's, you get endorsements from people say, oh, he's a nice guy, whatever. I mean, on multiple occasions, he's proven to be just a well worthy of his endorsement that he's gotten from a number of our members. He did a great thing for Janet, which means a lot. And if Janet didn't like him, she wouldn't shut up about it. And if she loves him, she wouldn't shut up about it. So she has a high endorsement of him. So do the Hayes. So does Shane Michael and his wife. All right, hang on one second, guys. It's going to bump here for a second. Okay, yeah, let me, the audio is going to be off a little bit, but I need to charge, so you guys, can you guys hear me okay? Is the audio good? Right, we can walk a little bit if you want to. Hello, Cat Roy. We can walk a little bit. Do you want to go that way towards Hilton Hawaiian Village? We can walk through the resort and then come back to Waikiki, or we can just walk that way and walk through Waikiki. But we've done that the last couple of days. It's up to you. It doesn't matter to me. I've got to go both ways today, so it doesn't matter. And Lucille's going to be sleeping, so no one cares. Jennifer, you coming from North Carolina? Good. Audio's good, okay. Yeah, let's walk. Which way? 1, Hilton Hawaiian Village. We'll go by the lagoon. 2, back into Waikiki. Oh man, look at that. Oh, you guys aren't gonna be able to see it. Can you hear it? Listen. I wish there was a military guy in here now. It's one of those it's not F-14, it's the new ones. And they're flying out of the, oh, there's 2 of them. Oh, those are so cool. God, those things are so fast. F-18s, F-14s, F-somethings are just killers. Oh, Cassie Vegas, I'd like to say I feel sorry for you, but I don't, because you're boarding to go to a beautiful big island. You're not going to be, you're not going off to a bad place. And by bad place, I mean home. Lucille, it looks like you've officially lost your boat. All right, let's go to one. Lucille, you ready? Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. Let's get up. Okay, Lucille, let's go. Come on. She's not interested. Come on, baby. Oh, I know. I know. It's terrible, isn't it? Oh, it's so sad. You're in a deep sleep. Are you dreaming of chasing that ball like that other dog's doing? I know. Oh, there goes another one. Man. God, those things are so fast. What kind of plane is that? Does anybody know? Oh, there you go. That's it. Mr. N without an E. Said it's an F-35, and that sucker is fast. It's the new ones coming out of, what's the base off of Oahu? Or off of, out of Honolulu. I mean, man, that thing is cooking, boy. Audio may be a little bit bumpy, but hang on. I forgot to secure Lucille. I better get her secured. She won't like that. Snot on your nose. When I get there, you go. All right. F-35, yeah. You hear them over there, and they're over here in like seconds. There's probably not a love more pure than that dog and that ball. Maybe that dog and his owner, but look at that. He can't wait. He's been doing that for, what, 30 minutes, 40 minutes? Watch, he's going to hit that grounder running, boy. Come on, dude. Up. To be young again, eh, Lucille? You could do that. Oh yeah, thanks for reminding me again. Wade is, I think, almost, to me, almost more impressive than his touring. Is he does 808 cleanups. I don't know if he still owns it, but he founded it, and the principles behind it, it just, oh, it's wonderful. They do volunteer cleanups of the nastiest, hardcore, nasty, dirty cleanups, and they do a beautiful job. Beautiful, beautiful job. I'm impressed. He wants to talk about that probably less than anything, and I want to talk about that more than anything. There's Cassie Vegas on a UPS plane flying. Oh, probably not the UPS plane. I think they're on a Southwest Airlines flight and they went to Big Island. I think they paid something like $36, he said. Mr. Cassie Vegas. How's the audio compared to the audio normally? That's the biggest water slide at the pool, at a resort pool in Waikiki. Kids just love that slide. This is Haliko on the right-hand side. This is the And Without an E hotel. They also call it the Halikoa. Did you see that stream yesterday? Oh no, you didn't. You didn't hear about it yesterday because we didn't live stream it. So before the stream, I came and I met with Cassie Vegas and Mr. Cassie Vegas, and the lady, in retrospect, she was not mean. She was just telling me. She said, she looked at Lucille, she says, you know, we don't allow dogs here anymore. I said, well, I was here just yesterday. She goes, well, we don't do it anymore. It's been a while. And I said, well, she's been here about 50 times, and she was here last week with these same people sitting in this exact same section. And I pointed out the waitress. I said, that's the waitress. She goes, well, we have a new GM. I said, well, your new GM needs to be fired. She says, well, no, I'm just telling you. I said, well, do I have to leave? She says, well, we don't allow the dogs. I said, do I have to leave? She goes, we only allow service dogs. I said, well, she's a service dog. And she says, well, we just don't allow dogs. I said, well, you can't not allow service dogs. So I said, and I shouldn't have said this, but I'm telling you the whole story. I said, so are you going to have your, I said, so I guess you need to go have your security to come down and ask me to leave because she is a security dog. And she said, sure, I'm just telling you. I said, okay, but you're just saying the same thing. I mean, what do you want me to say? And then she says, can I get you guys something to drink? And then I apologized to her, and I tipped her really well. But I said, you gotta follow that comment up with something else, because people just think you're telling them to leave. And you know, if you don't want us here, we can leave. But it's kind of silly because we're here all the time, and she's a service dog.
That on the beach. The dog thing?
Ha! Sound of freedom, no kidding. I said the other day, I made a comment. I said, can you imagine being a foreign country and seeing, I think there are some fighter jets coming over, or a battleship or something like that, and then seeing those suckers park on the outside here. And we got the obligatory comment, this is not a political platform. You should not be expressing your views. One, I'll express whatever view I want. Number two, I'm an American. I think that is hilarious. Not hilarious, I think it's it's an incredible gift that we have to have that type of freedom and whatever, that power and influence. Hey fellas, beautiful dog. See a puppy? Guys, look at that puppy. How beautiful. Oh, baby. This is Tropics on the right-hand side. Went through a whole renovation the other day. Not the other day, about 6 months ago. Doesn't she have to wear a vest? Stream Killer, you are on the verge, young lady. On the verge. Is she supposed to? Yes, but she's not really a service dog. I lied about it, and I have counterfeit papers to show that I paid $800 for. So yeah, she's a service dog, but she doesn't wear a vest. She's also silent like a service dog. She doesn't bark, doesn't bite, doesn't go to the bathroom in the place, but and you know, doesn't cause problems. She doesn't shed. So There you go. Any other questions, Sergeant Friday? I didn't see the last that comment about people who trash. Were you asking me a question about people about trash and 808 or something about what's included or not included in a stay? I didn't see that. I'm sorry. What do you mean, nope? Stream killer, nope what? That's right, and without an E. Hit the lagoon, and since Miss Cassie Vegas isn't here tonight, I'd name for her. This be the lagoon by the Rainbow Tower. Tell me I don't sound exactly like her. Like if you guys closed your eyes, you would say A, that's Foghorn Leghorn, or B, that's Miss Cassie Vegas. Here's the lagoon behind the Hilton Hawaiian village, almost like a bayou, close to a bayou. Oh, no more questions? Good. Ooh, doggy. That lava flow good. Lucille, I promise you, I'm going to come down here with my water shoes on. Normally I could kick them off. I kick my shoes off and just walk in there with it, but I can't lay my phone down. Now I have sand in my shoes and stuff. If I come with my water shoes, my good water shoes, I'll walk her out and give her a couple dips. She wouldn't wear a vest. I wouldn't put it on her. Oh no, Mr. Cassie Vegas sounds the same way, just a deeper voice. Ooh, doggy, that there lagoon, Hilton Hawaiian Village Lagoon. Ooh, that's Mr. Cassie Vegas and Mrs. Cassie Vegas was, as I already said. Here's kind of I like this shot here. Let me show you. Get back behind here a little bit. Right there, right there. Here, let me get that baby carriage thing out of the way. Here's your screenshot of the day. Well, you get a couple of lava flows in Miss Cassie Vegas. I bet there's a lot of things she doesn't normally say. There you go. So right over there where that green, see where Lucille's ear is right there, that green truck right there, that's where they have the luau typically, but they're doing something to the lawn. I think they're reseeding the lawn. I don't mean reseeding like a hairline, I mean reseeding like a lawn. That there, the Rainbow Tower. Bayou. Valentini, did you see the pickleball courts or listen to the pickleball courts that we were showing a little earlier? Yeah, I think if you have enough lava flows, you will take on the accent of those people around you, whether it be speaking Australian language or New Zealand language. or New York accent, like the godmother. I think it's wonderful that we have a menagerie of accents. I think it's even cooler that we have a host who is a linguist and a expert language talker. So I can interpret and mimic almost every type of language that's out there. How many of you have taken a photo right here? Oh, it wasn't that big of a deal. I think people are looking at me because I have blood running down my leg. It's actually dried blood now, so it's even better. It doesn't look like it's, just happened. It happened a little bit ago. But the lady was walking by this, she looked down at my leg and she's like kind of pulled back a little bit. It's not bad. It's like it's not bad. I hit it twice. So it's kind of 2 holes. Oh, let me show you. I'm sorry. I was walking straight by. Let me get that sun out of there. There you go. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, Cat Roy for sure. But you don't really have an accent, Cat Roy. Yeah, we had a donkey collar. Donkey collar. That's probably the best. Oh, the Royal Hawaiian cover, yeah. I sat down on I was walking by the tree, and there's I thought it was a nail, but it wasn't. It's a screw sticking out, and it jabbed my leg. I guess I hit it twice. Or there were, it had to be 2 of them. But I wiped it off with Lucille's blanket, but it still kept bleeding a little bit. We're good. Everything's fine. Had a beautiful view out to the ocean. The pickleball cover, sure. Yeah, it's not crowded at all, huh? And we normally go over here and show you the cool rainbow tower. But we saw the other one here. They're cleaning it off and repairing some of the tiles. I have to believe this is a freshwater fountain. And as long as I've been here, as many times I've been here, you think I would know for a fact, but I almost think they have to be, because those koi are not. It is. I feel comfortable in saying it is a freshwater, because those are Oscar. Look at these 2 big black ones. They're just chasing each other. Oh, maybe you can see them. See a big black one? I think this is one of the ones that are eating the baby ducks. That's an Oscar right there. You see those blue? Those are. Yeah, this is for sure a freshwater. Because that's an Oscar right there, and those bluefish are not saltwater.
There it is.
But I'm still going to confirm it. You see that main duck right there? Or that one duck? They had baby ducks. I think it was in either this pond or that one over there, and there was baby ducks falling behind the mother, and one of these big ones came up behind it. I think they ate 3 of them. In 3 different servings. Yes, I'm currently with my tetanus shots. What's a tetanus shot? What's tetanus? I found out also that those baby ducks left the. You remember some of you may remember the other night. I went back to look at those ducks. There must be a bunch of bugs in those leaves and stuff. That mother with the baby ducks, she had 4 baby ducks, and they were the size of ping pong balls. They just had barely had feathers on them. And the lady at the ABC store said the mama duck got up and walked with her babies across the mall and went into the store right next to ABC store. She walked into there, and they sat behind the clothes, I guess because people were messing with them, and they just let them sit there, and they set some boxes around her, and I guess she left on her own. No one knows where they went. But knew enough because she didn't have any protection behind there. It's like, see those leaves over there? She was just kind of sitting over there. Oh, look, there's a crane. Not a crane. What is it? That's a, there, look at that sucker. Ooh, wee. See him right behind that rock? He sees a fish. It's not a heron either. It's what is that called? There's a duck over here eating, and that crane looking thing over there.
So many blue fish.
What is it? Yeah, I've seen these suckers just tear into one of these fish. Not here, over at the Royal Hawaiian. So let's walk through the registration area. It's kind of not much to see, but it just puts you right in the middle of people that are leaving and they're crying, and people that are coming and they're just happy as can be. Oh, look, I bet there's some babies back in there. Look at that whole family. There's 5 big old ducks back there. Lucille's vet can keep me current. Okay. We'll show you what that is when we come back. So this is the registration. This is concierge. This is the bell desk. People checking in their bags and stuff before they leave for the day. Probably checking out, but checking their bags so that they don't have to carry them around the island. There's the concierge desk, the Japanese. Here's the registration. Not bad. Look at this. Not bad. Not bad at all. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, this place is booming with people. Here's the shot you guys are looking for, probably. How many of you sat in this chair right here? Oh, yeah, I've had that before, Rick. I was in Mexico and I flew back, and it felt like someone had wood clamps on my knee joints and ankles and hands. It was bad. Bad, bad, bad. But whatever I have will kill whatever that nail could have, or screw could have given me, so we're good. It kind of dried up. Let me. See, it's like it didn't even happen. It's not even bleeding anymore. Just when people see it, they kind of pull back a little bit. Here's the. This is where they do like yoga and stuff in the morning. They're just doing it. They do hula dancing lessons right there. Some of a few of the many shops here at Hilton Hawaiian Village. There's the wedding chapel, and they do wedding outfits, wedding events right here. That's how you die. Well, if we don't have a stream tomorrow, and I don't show up for the Hawaii Travel Talk, you probably know what happened. That pesky screw got me. If only I had... What kind of wipes are those? The wipes with the... not mentholatum. What is it? Disinfectant wipes. If only I had those. And they have a little area right there for ceremonies, and right up there I've seen them do a lot of photography up there. Yes, Valentine, that's right, antibacterial. Oh, look who they are! Look at these. These are big enough to go underwater, but see, look how they go down underwater. Watch, this one's going to pop up. Boom! It popped up right there. some of these, when they're a little bit smaller than this, they're not heavy enough or strong enough to make themselves go underwater. Man, there's a bunch of them, and this seems like the safe place to.
What? I want to eat that.
God, look at, she had a big old family. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. 10 babies. Look at that. This is a safe pond to have them in. I bet they know the safe ponds and not the safe ponds because there's not big fish here at all. I think that's hilarious when they go under the water. And they can't stay down very long, so they just go down and they boom, pop back up, down, boom, pop back up. They're learning to eat off those rocks over there. That's where some of that good stuff is. Yeah, some would say I need to catch lockjaw, so same, good. These are some of the shops back behind Hilton Hawaiian Village. We're going over to the right here, this on the right-hand side here. It's the Diamond Head Tower. Right back over there, that's the Ali'i Tower. That Ali'i Tower was, I think that was one of the first towers built outside of Tapas Towers. I think that's what it was. Some of you veteran, I almost want to keep saying old-timer visitors, but that's, I mean like long time ago. That's what I mean by that. You guys will remember that this pool wasn't even here, and they had that, remember they had that steak restaurant right over here, just a beautiful, wonderful steakhouse. But then they put in this Tapas pool. There's a Tapas Tower. I think this is the Tapas Tower. That's right, I misspoke. I think this is the Tapas. And this is our Tapa bar right here. I'll show you. I don't want to go over there. There's a lady laying out. I don't want to bother her. Here's one of the Aloha signs. They move this from time to time. It's been at this location for a while. See?
Then we go to lunch. We'll see what to do.
This is the Tapa bar here. It's all open air. They have live music over there. Food's not great. It's not like it's anything you'd say, oh my gosh, it's the best food ever, but it's more the experience, more the sitting out in the open air. You know, when it rains, you're kind of protected by it, so it's not open right underneath you, but you feel all the weather that's out here. And then just to give you an idea of where we're located, we're right next to the road that comes in. So this will give you kind of, we've done like a little mini circle here. So the road right here to the right is the road that takes you in the reception area right there. And here's the road right here. See, this is the road that everybody takes in and everybody takes out. That's on the way out. Tapas. It's actually Tapa, not Tapas, Tapa. And those are the retail shops, everything going back over there. That's that's where Lappert's coffee shop and ice cream shop is. Round Table Pizza. This is back now to the walkway that goes out to the street. You rarely, unless you're here with a big group, you'd rarely go down this hallway. That's the top of the tower. I was right. After the third guess, I was right. Here's the history wall. It's really interesting to go down this wall and watch some of the people who made an impact on this property. Elvis, Don Ho, Kapana, Hawaii 5-0, Elvis. Where's Henry Kaiser? Henry Kaiser's down here. That's Conrad Hilton. That's Elvis. Where's Kaiser? Kaiser's right here. I just saw him. It's Duke Kahanamoku. Yeah, it's Conrad Hilton right there. Michelle Boyle, I know the wind is really bad, but gotta suck it up for a few minutes. Yep, the restrooms are right back there. Yep, we're at the Hilton Hawaiian Village. This is the road that goes in front of it. The entrance is right there, where that white Jeep is, right through there. That takes you out to Ala Moana Boulevard. And that road will take you into Hilton Hawaiian Village, right in the back corner. And like I said, unless you're with a big group, or you're going to meet a big tour group for where the buses pull in right to my right to pick up the big groups of people, you'd rarely come down this way here. Or if you're walking into Waikiki, you'll come this way. Well, hopefully going through there the number of times we have, Penny, it's helping you out, because there's not a real easy way to just walk through it. The place is a zigzag, but hopefully if you watch some of these streams, it'll get you kind of acclimated to the directions and things like that. I know it's difficult to kind of take into what I'm showing you on the stream and apply it to when you're actually here, but if you watch it enough, you'll see it. It'll kind of click in your mind when you're here. And that's a Halekoa. 4 other towers, and there's a Halekoa Main. See, if Wendy was here, she has alcoholic wipes on her all the time. Yeah, going to see the penguins. They took those penguins out. I don't know why. Probably too much to maintain cost-wise. And there's a Halekoa. So what did you get from Amazon? Now you got my curiosity piqued. Snitch, or is it private stuff? This is not Fort DeRussy. Oh, it's Kuroda Field. I didn't even know that, but I always call that Fort DeRussy, just because it's all kind of caught kind of together. It's right across from Halekoa, but that is not Fort DeRussy Park. And don't think I knew what the name of it was, because I didn't until I just now looked over there. But that parking structure there, that's the parking structure that if you're renting a car for very long, that's the place to get your parking, because it's about $229 for civilians for a month and like $179 for military for a month. Along those lines, somewhere in that range. It's not exactly perfect. Oh, doggone it, I meant to go across the street. go this way. And you may say you don't need it for 30 days, but if you're parking for 8 or 10 days, that fee I just told you is a lot less than what you're going to pay at the hotels, especially after the first of the year. I think their rates are all going up. I don't know that everybody's is going up, but I know at Hilton's it's going up, and at Royal Hawaiian and all the Bonvoy Marriott properties, which is Marriott, Sheraton Waikiki, Royal Hawaiian, Moana Surfrider. Oh, you know what? I'm glad you said that. I completely did not even mention some of the most important ones. Creatine, lion's mane, and milk thistle. Oh my gosh, or did I say lion's mane and milk thistle? I know I didn't say creatine. Creatine is so important. A lot of people have the misconception, just because that's how it's been marketed, that creatine is only for working out and loading muscles and, you know, putting fluid back in your muscles and stuff. But it has been proven that it is incredibly important to brain function. And just look it up. I mean, don't take my word for it. Look it up. Watch some peer-reviewed reports on YouTube and what have you. But it's also the dosage. And I took creatine for years and years and years. I mean, probably 15 years. But I was not taking it. And I saw benefits of it. But I was not taking it for the right reasons. Or I'm sorry, in the right dosage. Right dosage. I'll get it right. Normally for a long time they say, oh, you need like 5 grams. And it's been proven now you need, in the very beginning, you should really load yourself up. So take like 20 grams of creatine. And it helps so much with cognition, with brain function, muscles. You know, even if you don't work out. If you work out, you get, you know, much more benefit. But creatine, if you use it the right way, it's quite amazing. Yeah, milk thistle. Yeah, there you go. I don't know if I mentioned that, but milk thistle and lion's mane. I load up with that stuff. You know, it doesn't hurt you to have too. I mean, if you have too much for years, I mean, it can mess with you. But I just really like it. There's a guy. His name is Dr. Love, and that's really his name. And it kind of sounds funky, but that's his name, Dr. Love. He's a neuroscientist, and he's really peer-reviewed. And he's on online a lot about talking about milk thistle and turkey tail and all these good mushrooms and stuff. And I've been watching him for a long time. He just now came out. For the longest time, he didn't have any supplements. But just listen to some of his interviews, and if you believe what he says and some of the peer-reviewed reports that he has, it's really good. And I can tell you this, because I fought this a long time, because I thought, like a lot of people, that supplements, you know, they weren't really that helpful. That was a long time ago. I didn't think that. But then I started taking them. They took some off my protocol, then added them back on, and then I actually had a naturopath, and the lady was really good. Very costly, and she lived in La Jolla Village. That's why I ran into her. And I was pre-diabetic. I mean, I know you guys know I'm like 5'8" and pretty fat, but I was pre-diabetic. And you would not have thought I was pre-diabetic. I didn't look pre-diabetic at all. And she's like, oh my goodness. She says, your liver, you have an issue with your, but I knew I had this issue with my liver. I had a bilirubin issue. So if you guys want to tune out, this is where the nutritional part kicks in. So aloha, see you later if this isn't in your wheelhouse. But this lady was the team doctor for the Canadian weightlifting team. And I really looked her up because I didn't believe a thing she said. I knew she lied about everything, right? Because I was much smarter than she was. Then I went and I talked to her, and she was right. And old Tony didn't know zilch that I was talking about. Did not know a thing. Turns out, and this is years ago. This is a long time ago. But she says, you know, you're pre-diabetic. I said, I'm not fat. She goes, you're pre-diabetic. I said, but I'm not fat. She goes, you're pre-diabetic and your bilirubin in your liver is on fire. She says, you know why you have tingling in your feet, in your hands, and you know, you try to hike so much and you think it's because you're tired and you're this and you're that. It's your liver saying, no more, and you're pre-diabetic. I said, how can I be pre-diabetic? You guys are going to say, what a dummy. She goes, did you read what you wrote down that you eat and drink every day? I said, yeah. So you guys know cranberry juice, the ocean spray cranberry juice, and orange juice and grapefruit juice. Well, obviously those juices are good for you, right? I was drinking a set of 3 of those 2 times a week. Yep, 2 times a week. I would literally go in, take a cranberry juice, take about 2 big gulps of it, throw ice in it, and go for a hike. And I drink that all the way up, going hiking all the way down. And most of you females who are much smarter than us guys, you know they're loaded up with sugar. Oh, Tony didn't know that. And why didn't I? Because I'm too dumb. I did not read. But I drank orange juice, apple juice, cranberry juice, grapefruit juice. Cada dia. Every day. And she goes, you cannot do that anymore. And she says, your blood pressure's way up. So she put me on a drink for blood pressure. She gave me that cardio glycate mix. Gave me a recipe for a power drink with cranberry. I'm sorry, not cranberry juice. Beet stalks, kale, all those things I've told you about before. And I was on it for like 30 days. And she said, now look. And that's when I started doing blood work every 6 weeks for, I think, about 6 months. And I did it every 6 months after. Yeah, every 6 months after that. My blood work was like that of a 65-year-old diabetic, obese, paralyzed man when I started. And I was hiking like a slave, man. I was hiking like you would not believe, because I thought I was in shape, but I was killing myself. She goes, your hikes are going to get much easier. You're going to be able to go much longer and much faster. And she was not lying. I mean, in about 90 days, my liver was perfecto. Oh, it's tons of sugar. It couldn't have been bad for me. I thought it's juice. It's fresh juice. It says on the container, it's fresh juice. Oh, and I was eating bacon and eggs like it was the last meal I was going to have. I cut out the bacon. So since then, she put me on a protocol of vitamins, and I've been using that stack that I told you guys about the other day. And man, like today, I mean, I'll probably do maybe 12 to 18,000 steps today, at least, I'm sure. I won't be sore at all. I'm not sore. I run out of energy, but I don't run out of energy to where I'm like, oh my God, I can't walk anymore. I can't hike anymore, you know? And a lot of that has to do with the times I eat, how much I eat, when I eat, and those supplements. Okay, now we don't have to talk about this fitness anymore. Welcome back to Hawaii, everybody. There's eggs and things. Oh yeah, it was horrible for me. I was so stupid, guys. Yeah, it has sugar in them. It has the coloring is terrible for you. I was eating a lot of things with preservatives, which is the worst thing in the world. She said, you have to throw out everything. That's where I got that phrase. She goes, if it doesn't bleed, rot, or die, you can no longer eat it. She goes, you will not eat anything that can't rot, die, or bleed. And when you think of it that way and you go and shop, there are so many things. You know what it is? If you go into your store and it has 20 aisles, everything from aisle 3 to aisle 17, you cannot even go in those aisles. There's no reason for you to. You need to go on the outside aisles. Fish, eggs, produce, all the stuff in the middle is poison. It has nothing for you. You don't have any business eating it or drinking it. In my opinion. For me, I'm talking about for me, not for you guys. I'm not telling you what you should or shouldn't do. But if something can sit on a shelf for 20 years and not discolor, lose its taste, rot, go bad, do you want to put that in your body? Because when you're older, like Wendy's age, like in her 60s or early 70s, and your health starts going bad, your joints start going bad, you have arthritis, you're having cardiac issues, the things you're eating now in your 30s, 40s, 50s, that's why you have it. No other reason. It's very rare as a genetic. Very, very rare. Very rare. And a lot of people put that off. Well, my father was heavy and my father had arthritis, my mother had. That's in many cases not correct. From what I have been told. You guys may know better or different. I'm just telling you what I was told. Oh, I'm a face eater for sure. Don't give it time to rot. Oh, you should never drink alcohol. For the long, I mean, if you guys remember when I first came out here on this, or first came online with you guys like 2.5, 3 years ago, I never drank longboards, never drank beer. And before that, I didn't do it for a long, long time. Not because I had a drinking problem. I mean, I'm not Aussie, but at least that part of me was not Aussie. But I just didn't like it. But I drink it now, and it's bad for you. It's horrible for you. Horrible, horrible. I'm just telling you guys, do as I say, not as I do. No, I'm just teasing. Look, Wendy. See, if you had your alcohol things, I wouldn't be suffering right now. Lion's mane. Lion's mane is the most important of those three. Actually, creatine is the most important of those three, but milk thistle and turkey tail. Look up protocols for mushrooms. You know what? I'm gonna get a coffee. Need to hang on one second. I know it's windy as heck. Thank you, I got it. Thank you. Here, I have Lucille in my arms. I need to put her away real quick. I'm going to get their iced coffee. Michelle, I don't know if you ever listened to Joe Rogan, but he has a guy on there that he has a podcast about mushrooms. And it's not like he's the end-all be-all, but he is a masterful nutritionist guy about mushrooms. Look him up. Also, anything with Dr. Rhonda Patrick and David Sinclair. Look at those guys. Oh, and Peter Attia. Those guys are incredibly informative. That Japanese lady who was walking beside me looked down at my leg when I did that. She just kind of circled away. There's so many good things to eat over there. They have nasty pastry. Well, it's actually good pastry, but over here it's pastries and cakes and candy and stuff. cakes and cookies and stuff like those macaroons or macaron. Here's your macarons. So one thing about this place that's not great, their service is not quick. Okay. Thank you. Hi, I'm gonna have the 24-ounce cold brew Kona, please. That's it.
Please say your name, please.
Tony. What's your name?
Valeria.
Valeria. Oh, I like that. Valeria.
Are you from here?
Yes. Live about over there, that way.
Oh, really? Wow.
You've seen me in here. How many times didn't you see me in here just the other day? I'm totally unforgettable. No, I mean, I'm totally forgettable. Yeah. I've been in here about 500 times, maybe. You're very welcome. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Thank you. Told her completely wrong, didn't I? Go ahead. Ding dong. Okay, he puts his elbow right into me. Help yourself, sir. Oh, here's one. We're here. Check this out. Look up there. That looks on. Oh, it is. This one's much, much better. It also has an artisan loft upstairs, so there's a second floor to this place. It's almost like they have almost like happy hour stuff. Let me just show you this real quick. See, look at these. Oh, fried chicken sandwich. That would be good, huh? And this stuff. Remember we did this stuffed French toast? Thank you.
Hey, buddy.
Excuse me. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I had to bum rush him to get out of there. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't mean it to be rude. And let me see if there's going to be less over here facing that way. Let's try this. How's the wind right now? Is the wind untenable, undoable? I can fix it. I can mix it for a little bit. I was teasing her, guys. I wasn't being mean about her not remembering. Ooh, it's starting to rain too. Cool. The wind is doable. Doesn't the rain feel good, Lucille? This dog has no worries, I'm telling you. Here, let's move over here though, just so it doesn't get on the screen too much. Lucille, hang on. Get your fat butt. There you go. There you go.
Hi.
Hi, perfect timing. Okay. Wow. You did a salad for breakfast? Yeah. Oh, no more.
Yeah, this is the. I don't come here a lot, frankly, because it blows up kind of where I other place where I hang out when I'm not at the international marketplace. But oh, okay. I thought you were admiring me there for a little bit, saying, "Well, did you see my dog? If you think I'm cute, look at my dog."
We're missing all of our animals.
Well, you can come pet her if you want to. I know how it is. You need a dog fix. She's here to help. All right, guys. I'm actually streaming, so I'm not crazy talking to myself. Oh, I am crazy, but I am not talking to myself. All right. Yeah, I'm starting to get kind of stiff in the joints, and my muscles are starting to hurt.
Okay?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna cook it. You're not gonna cook it one last time.
They have a thing called Artisan's Loft upstairs, and it's like it's just like another area venue up there. You can sit and eat and enjoy your stuff up there, but it's kind of cool. The wind's not too bad. I can fix it, but if it's not too bad, I don't want to tempt fate.
That's more like it, Carlos. That's the language I know.
Lucy's the prototypical bad tourist. Comes over without a job, not a place to live. Nothing's in her name. Has no money. No money whatsoever. No prospects for a job. Been unemployed her entire life. No skills. So did you guys have any questions about the what I was talking about before, the supplements? I know Snitch was asking about the milk thistle and stuff. Those, if you guys tell other people who actually are much smarter than I am about those supplements, will say, "Oh my gosh, that's a heck of a mix." There's two different categories of those supplements I'm giving you. One is longevity, and one is day-to-day maintenance. The longevity is the NMN, oh, I didn't tell you about the NA. I need to get that number. I'll tell you, there's one other supplement I didn't give you that works in parallel with the NMN. But if you guys have ever want to take a supplement that will do the most benefit for you, I think, in my opinion, is NMN. But you really should do it with other things like resveratrol and berberine. And just look up David Sinclair. Look up his. He has an eight episode podcast called Longevity or Lifespan. But you can see him. I think his best episode or podcast was on Joe Rogan. But he does have that 8 podcast series, which is very, very long. But if you listen to episode 3, that's the best one. It'll change. You either think he's a quack and never listen to him, or you think it's the best peer-reviewed, fact-based and test-based, a lot of information on longevity. It's basically like what they'll do is look like NMN is a part of everybody's system, their molecular makeup, and every day of your life you get less and less, and the more NMN you have later on in your life, the better off you are. They take mice. I think mice have a lifespan of, I think it's 3 years or 4 years at the most, and they were taking the equivalent of a mouse that was 70 years old and injecting them with NMN over a long period of time, and they had the sight, longevity, cardio of a 30-year-old. And of course, mice aren't exactly like people, but that's the protocol, or that's the basis of their studies. And you can either buy into it or not. I can tell you, I feel like a champ. But I do other things too. So, but just look it up. Hello, Chris. 4 o'clock in Puerto Rico, 10 a.m. in Hawaii. You're right. And if you guys are not already completely turned off by what I was talking about, this Friday or Saturday, I'm not sure when we're going to do it, this Friday or Saturday, we're going to do a live stream. It'll be maybe 15 minutes at the most, but most of you are going to hate it, but about 2 of you may like it, and 1 may love it. And it's on a topic called Do Something Difficult. I put it off because I wanted to think of some best ways to say it that doesn't sound preachy and give real life examples. But it's going to be a completely not Hawaii related live stream for about 15 minutes. It's called Do Something Difficult. And most will hate it. Hopefully 1 or 2 of you will like it. Man, that stinks. I'm telling you that. Now you can see it. You can see that most of it's dried. Most of it's dried. Yeah, but Sean, not a lot of people want either or. Michelle, if I were going to give you any advice on that, I would do the magnesium, the zinc, the everything but the lion's mane and the milk thistle, and I would do all those, but those just so you can see that is going to impact you different. You know, you'll be able to feel the impact, is what I'm saying. If you could do them all together, it won't matter. Just be cognizant of the time of day you do it, like the magnesium glycinate. If you take it later in the day or right after you've done a workout, it'll help you sleep really, really well. It'll help you in other ways, but you will not. That combined with the zinc will help you be not sore. It'll take the soreness out a lot. From your, yeah. Penny Jones. Yeah. Actually, you don't even have to wait for the live stream when I do it. Here's the 30-second version. Think of something today that you've been putting off because you've associated too much pain to doing it. And it could be something like painting your room, laying carpet, getting a haircut, cleaning out your car, something that you associate with not wanting to do because you associate too much pain to it. And it's like, you just don't want to do it, and you associate the term, it's too difficult to do. You may not tell people it's difficult, but it's difficult. You say, I don't want to do it because it's too difficult. Pick that thing and do it tomorrow. No excuses, just get up and do it. Don't analyze it, don't think about it, don't determine whether it's good, bad, too tall, too short, too long, too much time, not do it. Whatever it is, think of the first thing that comes to your mind that's too difficult and just make that thing happen. Don't say things like, well, you know, my friend doesn't this, and my husband's that, and my wife is this, and yours is. Do it tomorrow. Whatever it is. But you can't think of it and then not do it, because by thinking of it and not doing it, you're reinforcing what you've been doing your entire life and why you're not getting shit done. Facts. That's the Reader's Digest version. And if you didn't like that, don't tune in Saturday, because it's a lot more of that kind of stuff. But it's helped me, man. And I fail every day, all the time. And I have to continue to remind myself of it. But hopefully it will help out some of you guys. No, you don't, Kathy. You don't need a push. You need a decision is what you need. You're thinking in too many choices. Associate a decision with it, not a choice. If you have a choice, you're always going to choose the easy way, because you can always think of a reason. It's too hot today, too cold today, it's too late in the day, too early in the day, too this in the day, da-da-da-da-da. That's a choice. Make a decision. Decide that you're going to do it. And then you'll do it. Here's the thing. You can always quit tomorrow. You can always quit tomorrow. But if you always quit tomorrow, you will never not do what you need to get done. But you're going to quit. You're going to quit a lot because you're human. That's human nature. But if you always tell yourself about things you need to get done, don't quit today. You can quit tomorrow. And if you always quit tomorrow, you'll always get done what you need to get done. Always.
Don't make a list, Colette. You can't have a list. There's one thing you need to do that's difficult. Do it. That's the one. When you make a list, then you start prioritizing. This one's more important. That one's not more important. If it's on a list or if it's worthy of being on a list, that's the one you do. That's the one you do. Because what will happen is you reward yourself in mediocrity and you get too comfort in being lazy. And I don't mean lazy by you don't do anything. You associate laziness or complacency in what you're doing, and you accept it. You say, well, you know, it is too late. It is going to cost too much. It is too much work. Or I really am tired. You're always going to have those excuses. Just don't accept them. Don't accept them.
Now, I said that.
Nope, that's not one of them, Your Highness, Winnie Silva. You have to do it in 24 hours. You have to do something in 24 hours. If you put it off, you failed. You didn't fail a little bit. You catastrophically failed. It's 3 steps. Am I going to do it? Yes or no. If you're not going to do it, then you're off the hook. You don't have to talk about it, think about it, nothing. You don't have to do anything. But if you accept the first step, then you have to do the second step. The second step is picking what that thing is, and you have to pick it right away. You can't go down a list and pontificate and, oh, is it this, it may be that, and this guy will benefit and I won't. You don't do that. You pick one thing on your list, that's a second thing, and you choose it. And then the third thing is you just do it. Get off your lazy ass and do it. Whatever it is, whatever time of day it is. If it's painting a room, then you go get the paint. If the store's not open, you tape it off. If you can't tape off the room because you don't have the tape, you plan it out and you get up first thing in the morning, you do it. Do it. And then you congratulate yourself when you do it. You absolutely celebrate that you did it. How are you? Can you use a couple bucks? No, not here. You can stand over here for a second. Here you go. No, here you go. Here. No. Here you go. Hang on 1 second. Do you remember me? There you go. Hang on 1 second. Hang on. There you go. Thanks. Talk to you later. Bye. Bye-bye. Thank you. That's one of those unhelpable people. I see you here all the time. No, booking the trip doesn't count. That's easy. That's lazy stuff, man. It's taking administrative action. Anything that's administrative, like booking something, buying something, that's not it. You got to do something physical that makes you get your ass up and do it. That's exactly the problem, Your Highness Waikiki Winnie Silva. You make it count to something like that, and that doesn't work. Yeah, it is sad. I wish I trust me, man. I've seen that lady 50 times. I talked to her. There's nothing I can do. They'll hate me because she's going to go right into Dean and DeLuca and spend that money. Oh, that's all right though. Those are the type of people I feel really bad about. All right, guys, I hate to do it, but we're going to run out of power here like any second. I'm surprised we're still on. So we did this is a very long impromptu coffee walk and talk. Lasts a lot longer than I thought it was going to, but we will talk to you guys later. 4 L's. Hopefully you laugh, learn, love like this stream. One more for Lucille. This is your first stream. Hopefully it's not your last. If it's your last one, man, you're missing out. Talk to you later. I love and appreciate every second, every minute, every hour, every day. Aloha.